What's up, guys? Welcome back to another StarCraft 2 video in the DuSt League Season 3. I am your caster today, War Battle, and in this Game 3 of the series between Rival B Team versus DhzPro, we have spawning in the top left-hand corner for Rival Gaming, the pink Protoss player, Hjax. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner, the red Terran player, DuSt, aka Stimpacker. Because that's the name he goes by on things like Team Liquid and stuff, so, you know, and I think he went by that name in the past, so maybe you know him by that name rather than DuSt. Maybe you know him by DuSt, you know? Hey, who knows? You know, we all learn new things every day. We're gonna just go with the flow a little bit, right? So, Hjax, he's opening up pretty standard. He's not going to be going Nexus first or anything crazy like that. He's opening up with a Gateway. DuSt, he's going to be opening up with a Reaper opening. Pretty standard. He's just going to be going for those Reapers to help scout in the early game and just go from there. And behind this, Hjax gonna throw down a Nexus. DuSt should be throwing down a natural expansion here very, very shortly. It should go down here. As soon as he gets 400 minerals, bam! There goes the natural expansion going down from him. So, what will be the tech of choices from these players? The Reaper about to spawn from Stimpacker. What is he going to do? He's going to go with a Marine right after. Okay. Alright. Alright, I see you. I see you, DuSt. I'm going to call him by both names, okay? So, just, you know, if I say either one of those names, know who I'm referring to in this situation is DuSt, right? DuSt is Stimpacker, Stimpacker is DuSt. Now let's all make some love, right? So the Reaper gonna come in here, gonna deal a little bit of chaos here. Just gonna poke around, annoy Hjax just a pinch, just a wee little bit, and the Adept just gonna make its way downtown. Walking a little bit fast, but danger is past. And the Reaper, he's gonna get two. He's gonna get two. Oh, Hjax. Oh, he tried to micro the Adept. Instead, he missed a shot. Wouldn't have mattered. The Reaper would have still survived, but hey, a shot is a shot. And we do see 1-1 opener out of the Terran player. He's going to be going for a Widow Mine drop, though. Widow Mine drops. Is Hjax going to be ready? He's going for a Robo and a Twilight, or Robo and a Twilight Council. I did it the other way around, but let's follow this up, and it is immediately spotted by the Reaper there. He will pop the overcharge to kill that. That will give him a little bit of a breather. He doesn't know whether this is a Dark Templar opening or whether this is a Blink opening. It could be either one, right? Either one. All he saw was the Twilight Council. The Twilight Council had just finished, right? Sorry about the squeaky chair. Twilight Council had just finished, so there was nothing producing, so he couldn't see if it was Blink or Charge, right? And if he didn't know that it just finished, in his mind he could be going, wait, what if that thing's been done for a little while, and he's going for Dark Templar, and that's why nothing's being built out of it, because the money is going into the Dark Shrine, right? Those kinds of things run through the brains of these players who are of this level. They know these things. They're calculating every single thing. They're looking at someone's base, right? You walk into a Protoss base, you see one pylon early, you can't find a second pylon. Immediately, you know there's a proxy somewhere, right? These kinds of things that not every player just walks in and goes, oh, well, obviously he's got some buildings at home that who knows what he could be doing, right? And you don't want to just blind scout. if you don't know, because now you're taking units or workers away, right? You're taking a Reaper maybe around to try and scout for something that might not be there. So behind this, the Widow Mine is coming in with the medevac. He's looking to get a little bit of damage done. He's not going to be able to jump in there though. But never fear, the Liberator is here. He's here to bring the power of liberation to the base of Hjax here, who's going to just lose more and more workers. He's lost 5 so far. He's lost 5. There goes the Stalkers to try and poke in here. The Overcharge is going to get cast. Does quite a bit of damage to that Liberator, but will not kill it. The Widow Mine is hanging out here. It's got 3 mineral maybe 2. 2 mineral patches covered. The Liberator hanging out back here. No one's going to be able to get him in this secret, unless he goes like all the way around. Then he could, if he were to go all the way around, then he could get him. But, you got these 2 ice structures in the way that kind of block it. Cool little things out of King Sejong Station. Who hasn't seen King Sejong Station in a long time and missed it? I know, it's a little bit of a throwback. You kind of miss these kinds of things sometimes. If you've played Heart of the Swarm, like original Heart of the Swarm when it first came out, you know about maps like Whirlwind and Belshire Vestige and maps like that. That's the original map. Those are the maps, right? Because I didn't play in Wings of Liberty, right? We're gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here, away from the game. Okay, we're gonna do it Tastos' style here and just talk about something that's not quite related to the game. Well, it is related to the game, but not this game that we're watching at the moment. I started really getting into esports in Heart of the Swarm. That was the first. I played Wings of Liberty, but didn't play it like really at all. I just played custom games every once in a while because I just didn't feel like. I had super ladder anxiety at that point. Okay, that's what it boils down to. I had super ladder anxiety and was so afraid of playing on ladder because I didn't want to look like such a noob, right? I didn't want to look like such a noob. I only used the mouse at that point in time. I didn't use a keyboard for hotkeys. Obviously, now that I got into esports and all that kind of stuff, I find myself wanting to use hotkeys all the time. No matter what game it is, I have to learn the hotkeys. Because just using a mouse is so boring. You feel so slow. But, either way, sensor tower goes up. Ghost knows exactly where everything is. He's going to get 1 Stalker. And this is a scary situation for Hjax. He doesn't have a whole lot back at home to deal with this. He's getting ready to get up Storm. But is Storm going to hit on time? Who knows? This army out of Ghost is very dangerous. The army out of Hjax probably won't be able to take it on. Adepts are a funny unit. You never know with Adepts what exactly you're going to deal with at the time. And you can see Adepts, they deal a lot of damage. He does have the Adept upgrade, but Stim Bio is really strong here, and it's just going to be pushing through into Hjax. Every unit that Hjax loses is a lot more expensive than the bio of Stimpacker here. And if he gets another Stalker, the Focus Fire was not there from Ghost. And he will not pick that off. But behind this, he's got a Liberator, some Widow Mines, and some bio coming across the map here to pressure. And behind it, you know what they say? You know what they say? Expand when you attack. There goes that 4th expansion. And here goes the attack. So, will Hjax be able to hold against it? I don't know. Storm is done, but he only has 3 High Templar, none of which have energy for Storm. So he just needs to hold out a little bit longer. No, Hjax, don't push into that. You don't have Storm yet. You don't have Storm. No, gets one of them sniped. Oh, man, Hjax, what are you doing? Wait for Storm. Wait for Storm. He has 2 Storms ready. 2 storms. He has a little bit. We do have the Liberator here, causing a lack of mining time here. That's really going to start, it's going to start, you know, causing some issues for Hjax here. He loses his 4th base. It's 3 base on 3 base. He doesn't have detection, I don't think. He does have detection. He has 1 observer, which just got sniped. So now he has no detection of these Widow Mines. He has 4 observers on the map, a lot of which are just hanging out on this left-hand side. He's got 1 here, 1 over here moving. He's going to see, obviously, this debris getting pushed down, but the liberation zones are just so strong here in the natural of Hjax, and they're moving up. He can't attack into this at this point. The liberation zones have this shut down. What is Hjax supposed to do against this? He's going to pull in the Shades. The Shades are going to be right behind the army. They're going to pop right on top of the army here. And bam! Immediate lift up from Stimpacker here, who's going to be attacking from 2 fronts here. He's going to be going and dropping into the main base here with the units from that attack and pushing in with a brand new army into this 3rd base that I don't know if Hjax is going to be ready for it. Will he be ready for the attack that is inevitably going to be coming on 2 fronts? This is the real strength of Terran on this map. The ability to just hit from multiple angles, 3, 4, 5 angles, just coming in all over the place. There's no way that the Protoss can really keep up with him at this point if they don't shut him down quickly. And Hjax, he's just got this lonely warp prism with an observer. Well, it's not really lonely, it has an observer. How can you be a lonely warp prism if you have an observer with you? That right there, that is the statement of the day. Right? Statement of the year right there. He just microed slightly, didn't pick off that medevac. The Shades are going to get canceled there. And he blinks backwards. That's a bit unfortunate. So he's not going to be able to pick off the medevac or the army here. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Yeah, shoot that medevac. There we go. Medevac goes down. That's at least something that's going down here. But we got a huge drop here from Ghost. 4 medevacs worth of units dropping into the main base. The army of Hjax is way out of position. There's no way he's going to be able to deal with this. He has to pull all the way home. His army is way out of position. Even if he tries to attack into this, guess what? That's the exact cue for Ghost to move up into that 4th base and eventually into the 3rd base. A lot of charge lots going to try and deal with this, but Widow Mines are not going to make it easy for them. Oh, man. It's a decent number of storms here and some feedbacks, but guess what? Here comes the 2nd army from Ghost. Does Hjax have enough? Is Ghost slowly ripping him apart? I don't know if Hjax can hold on these multiple fronts. His 3rd base is really starting to take some damage here. There goes the Mothership Core. The 3rd base will fall as well. And there is just little hope I see coming out of Hjax here. He is just slowly being ripped apart from all these different angles behind this. So much of an economic lead is being built behind it. Ghost is over 100 supply ahead. There is no way I see. He's even stimmed his guys nearly to death at this point, just running his opponent's army over the Widow Mines. Hjax will finally clean it up, but here comes a brand new army from Ghost. The GG will be called, and that will be our game number 3 of week 2 of the Dust League Season 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to check the description to see the Twitter for Rival Gaming. Be sure to go give them some love. Toss down a follow there, and be sure to check out the Rival Gaming website. Is also in the description. It is still kind of in development, so don't hate on it too much. Obviously, it's still a little bare bones, but feel free If you have a comment, question, or concern, leave them in the comment section, or any kind of advice for anything. I always am up for some constructive criticism on how to make myself better. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in game number 4, as it is 2-1 in the favor of DhzPro.